Hello. I want to comment about a post that is going around the internet, a quote from John Lennon. I would rather let my spirit fly free than be caged by religion. Become a Buddha, not a Buddhist. Become a Christ, not a Christian. One implies an awakened state of consciousness, the other a dogmatic approach to life. God is too big for one religion. Love and quantum physics are my religion. At one level, all religious traditions have the same aim: to transform the individual into a positive being. I love Jesus, I love Shiva, I love Krishna, I love Buddha. All rivers lead to the same ocean. I believe in God, but not as one thing, not as an old man in the sky. I believe that what people call God is something in all of us. Okay, there are many things in this. Many that any Christian Catholic would agree on some premises. Of course, we don't think of God as a bearded guy up in the sky, so his refutation of that is rather silly to me to be saying that. I'm glad he doesn't believe that, and we do believe is something very big. It cannot be confined into anything. So my response to that is, and has been, because I responded to some of the posts I've seen, ironically, this quote best summarizes the religion of a great percentage of people today, an unofficial religion with many followers. Now, going into the content, I think most religious persons, like me, a recently Catholic convert, would agree with some of his basic premises. For instance, I would rather be a Christ than having to go to church, read the teachings, try to follow the steep precepts left by Jesus, fall and stand up many times. It would simplify things if I just can automatically be a Christ by wishing it. Also, I would agree that God is love, and all good Christians should. It's in the Bible, John 4:16. We would love a Buddhist or a Hinduist or what have you, even a criminal. Jesus urges us to it. He went as far as commanding us to love the enemy. By the way, I don't think Lennon would be having these big inclusive love statements without our 2000 plus years of Christianity, which made most of his and our underlying Western beliefs. So, what is happening here? What is that we, the dogmatic people, stupid people is implied in his statement, what is that are we doing? Simply, but not easy, we stopped believing that the self is qualified to teach itself, select its preferred creeds, cafeteria style, or reinvent a religion, nor is qualified to have the wisdom to navigate a complex, screwed up world while carrying its contaminated self around. We can't cage God, reduce him like that. There is so much more to this wondrous God's creation than our inside experience. It surpasses understanding. But in Lennon's defense, I must recognize that he was coherent with his stance. If the ego is worshipped, however subtly the path to it, then our spiritual general direction should be toward inside this skin and bones and disregard the outside as much as possible, especially any teaching coming from people that were granted some historical authority, prophets, wise teachers, saints, etc. Although Lennon had enough room for a lover with an equal creed, Yoko. I love him as an artist, not as a spiritual guide. I think I will stick with Jesus. Thank you very much. Plus the wisdom of the Bible and the example of the life and words of the saints. I guess in Lennon's eyes, I would have been one of those dogmatic people dogma is a set of well-established philosophical principles. Actually, he's borrowing some Christian dogma for his theory. God is love, etc. I'd rather be a mediocre disciple falling, but always trying in the path marked by the greatest one, than a perfect disciple of a new religion approach that, lo and behold, conveniently starts and ends up in me. I think all this I am saying is not very popular, but be it. Perhaps Lennon, having been a rebel all his life, if he was alive today, given the popularity of his individual approach, would have converted to Catholicism like I did, just to go against the grain. Sometimes I ponder how much that played in my own conversion. Here, cheers for the unpopular opinions. Sorry for the long response, no way to summarize it. Once in a while, I take up one of the attacks against Christian faith practice, be it subtle or direct, that populates Facebook. This one was absolutely worthwhile. It forced me to clarify my thoughts. Thanks for sharing it. Have a good day. Friend, lovingly, Luis. There it is. Hope you like it. Let me know what you think about this. But it's just perfect. Even an iconic figure, right? Lennon is, like a saint for some people. You can't criticize him much. So it is he's putting out there the unofficial religion of many people. A great percentage of the people, at least in the United States, would 100% agree with his approach. And there's more to it, but I can't take everything there, just kind of equalizing all religion. Not that many religions have good things in them, but they're not the same. Doesn't mean they're the same. In any case, this is it. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you have a great day.